Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday and I know you're wondering, oh my God, for some of you that didn't get my notification, you're probably wondering why you're getting a recorded video versus a live video, which all of that I'm going to explain, but it ties into what this title is about, 2020, talking about our experience this year, how we're feeling this year. It ties into that, guys. So welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys truly enjoyed your holiday yesterday, and I hope that you were able to spend it in a way that brought a smile to your face. If you weren't able to do the large family gatherings, I'm hoping that you were still able to be with someone that you love, or that if you weren't able to do that, that you were able to bring it in and be able to celebrate or either just relax and enjoy your day. So thank you guys for tuning in this well, it's not quite morning, it's a little bit toward the afternoon, but I wanted to share with you guys while you're watching a recorded video. I did leave a notification on the community tab. For those of you that did not see it, turn on your notifications so that you'll be able to know when I upload a video or when I leave a message to give you information about what's upcoming on the channel. But I'm not sure if a lot of you know, it did make national news. There was an explosion of some type about 200 miles away from me in Nashville, Tennessee. It was in a very touristy area of downtown, and there was a tip of the explosion. I can't use the word, but y'all know what it is, starts with a B. And it was a tip, so the police officers were able to evacuate the area. So far, I think they said there's only been 3 people that they know of that was injured in that particular explosion. And I think they said they found tissue inside of or around the vehicle, so there may have been someone inside, but indicating that there was using the B word. And guys, that kind of ties into this video about 2020 and our experience, how we're feeling about it. It has been a journey. This year has been a journey, and I'm hoping that we have learned a lot this year. I hope we have grown a lot this year. I hope that we are prepared mentally and emotionally and physically for the new year coming up. I did not want to do this video on New Year's Eve. I don't think it's appropriate to do it that day. I think we need to be mindful and prepared for the new year, because I think it's going to be just as much of an experience and a ride, if not more, than the one that we just come off of. It is, to me, kind of strange that it's not more people thinking about that or not preparing for that, because I think this is just the beginning of experiences. Now, when I say that, I'm not actually talking in regards to the pandemic or any of that stuff. I just think that we are on a roller coaster, and we're about to be on a journey of hills and valleys, twists and turns. I think this is only the beginning. And you know, I was talking with some people, trying to get comfortable here, and they were asking me if I was afraid. And you know what? The thing of that, because of the beginning and the way that it started off, and it just kept getting just crazier throughout the year, I experienced my most, I guess, fearfulness, I'll say, in the beginning of the year. I did. I mean, when I became ill, and then all of the different things that started happening after that, I think that's, the part of the year that I was the most fearful. And as things have just developed continually over and over, and putting us at a standstill, affecting our economy, our health, our finances, the way that we interact with our loved ones. It has just gotten to a point where you have had to accept it and learn different ways of maneuvering and surviving, basically, because this is a year of surviving. There has been a lot of sadness, a lot of misery, people that we won't be able to share our lives with anymore. A lot of us have lost people close to us. My mom just lost her best friend. I am thankful, in a sense, that my mom is battling, and I know it sounds crazy, But I'm kind of thankful that she is where she is in her battle with dementia, because she could grieve only a day because she didn't remember it the next day. And that's saying a lot, because we're talking about a friendship, a lifelong friendship of 50 or more years. And she's no longer here with us. So it's just been a year of trying times, and learning resilience, and like I said, survivor skills. You know, I don't know of any other way to describe it. I don't know about you. And if you guys are watching this video now, you're just tuning into this video, I am live in the comments. So if you want to talk to me, jump into the comments. I'm going to be there during the duration of this premiere, so that I can respond back to you guys, because I wanted to do a live video. But, oh yeah, I wanted to explain that. It was in an area of town that's close to the AT&T corporate office towers. And so it affected all telecommunications, internet, ATM banking. So a lot of people are not able to go withdraw money from ATMs. People's phones are down. The internet system was crashed. So it also exposed the vulnerability that we have in this country, and why our technology is not A1 like a lot of countries, that if anything significant happened like that, that we could be just brought to our knees. It's amazing to me that we're not prepared, that we're not on top of that game, that things like that could happen in, you know, a natural disaster or something that happens with us, that it will cripple us. So it's just amazing to me where we are, you know, in society, in that we need to be prepared for anything, And I just want you guys to be prepared mentally and emotionally for what could transpire in the upcoming year. Finishing up on some coffee that I had made earlier this morning. I just reheated it in the mic. So I just wanted to discuss that with you guys and see how you all were feeling. And I wanted to have the dialogue in the comment section. Just let people talk and express their feelings. I have been hurt throughout this year on things that's happened, and I've lost friends. You know, thank God I haven't lost people that were just like within my immediate family circle. I thank God, and I'm prayerful of that every day. But certainly I have lost people that I've known and that I have communicated with and had a relationship with in recent or past years. I have friends that are actually fighting and battling the illness that's out here, this virus that's out here currently. And it's just been a year, guys. And we didn't know that in our lifetime, in this generation, that we would make history, because decades later, centuries later, this particular year will be in history books. It will be in history books that our grandchildren or great-grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren will read about. And I'm hoping that we are doing things significant for our time. I think it's important that you give something to this time, so that your children's children will be able to look back and say, you know, my grandmother or my great-grandmother or my grandfather, my great-grandfather was a part of history that did something positive, that tried to bring about unity or love or change in our world. That's so important, that you leave a legacy, you know. And, you know, I know some people don't care about those things, but I think it's important that we should care, that we should want to leave something that would be significant from our time. So I think I want to share that it's not a time to, I guess, be afraid, but more so be mindful and to educate yourself about what's happening in the world right now, and not be so nonchalant about things. You know, some people just go about life and just think about, you know, what they can, how much fun they can have. And I think it's a time that we should contribute as a society to our world, what's going on. I know a lot of people are repatriating back to the motherland. I know a lot of people just moving out of the country because they're sick of the things that are happening in this part of the world. And that's fine too. And even if you go to a different country, take something with you, take something to contribute to that particular country that you're migrating to. It's important that you leave something here, your mark in society and your time that would be good, that would give to the world. I think that's very important. I don't know how many people think about that, but I think it's really, really important. So I wanted to leave a video today that just would get you to think, generate thought about, where you are in your world and your time and, what you've done with your life. Because as I stated, I won't live a life of fear of what's going to happen to me, because in our time, something's going to happen to all of us. It's going to be our time at some point that you will leave this realm of living. And I would hope that everybody that's here present in this time will feel like that they gave something that would be positive. They gave something that will be a contribution to life as it is, whether or not you give it to mankind or you give it to the earth. Some people are about nature and cleaning up this earth, making it pure and cleaner, our waters, our land, growing trees or giving to the animals of this world. Some people are into that, and some people are into giving to mankind and humankind, making it a better place, feeding people, giving people, helping people with shelter, education. It's important that you care about something in this society, because you were able to live here. You were able to be here. And it's not about the government. It's about loving for one another, human beings, mankind. Give something to society. Don't be selfish and think about it's just me and what I can get, what I can gain from this world, the money I can make in this world. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be successful and be prosperous in this world, but you can only be that if you think about others, if you think about giving, because it's not a good thing to be at the top by yourself. It's lonely at the top. And if you're not trying to pull other people up with you, what's the purpose? If you get up there and there's nobody to share it with. So it's important that we try to give to this world, because one day you're going to leave it and it's going to be just here. And if it's nobody that you can leave it to, what was the point? Because certainly when you leave here, you won't be taking it with you. So I just wanted to generate that thought. I was so sad that I wasn't able to, because it affected our internet service here, because I actually had to take my camera and upload it with another friend that had a different internet provider. So I had to be creative in how I got this to you guys today. But we're going to do a live stream at some point. I guess it just wasn't time for me to do it. But I just wanted to check in, tell you I'm thinking about you. I'm hoping that you guys had a really good holiday, and that, you did it in the way that you wanted to do it. Celebrating Kwanzaa and, African culture is what I'm doing next, guys. So I certainly will have a video dedicated to that, because I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of my ancestry, and I also always want to jump in and share that here. Not ashamed of it. It was a time when we didn't feel comfortable sharing that or talking about it, and I'm very comfortable with that now. And I just hate that I did it. I found out and learned about it and decided to be okay with it so late in life. But it's never too late to be able to share, leave a legacy for your children, your grandchildren, those that come after you. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and I just want to say to all of those who follow me, blessings to you guys. I wish you peace and love always. I want you to be safe. Let me welcome the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you. This is Lydia's Life TV. This is certainly my primary channel, but I do have another channel that you're welcome to follow, and it's Self-Love TV, and it's all about creating and sharing love and why love is important. Self-love is important to you. If you want to, I will leave a link in the description so you can jump over and subscribe to that channel as well. We talk about everything about our lives here, the ups, the downs, in betweens. We encourage each other to live the life that we desire, promoting it. I promote small businesses, certainly women-owned businesses, as well as black-owned businesses, creating a bond of sisterhood and love. I am a holistic life coach, trying to help other women be okay with the skin they're in, loving self, and living the life that you want every day. So thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, always peace and love, kisses and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of the weekend.